internet, and welcome back to our Thursday night shenanigans of elegant creatures. Very excited to be back. Yay! Took a little break last week, but we're here. We're queer for the most part, and we're making this happen. Oh yeah. Hello, our good friends. Thank you for joining us. If you are here live in chat, we love you, appreciate you. You know, if you want to interact and all that fun stuff, you know how. You'll make it happen. You can, buy things like, I don't know, NPCs or, whatever you want. Just check it out, because we're just rampant with consumerism, even here in our chat. Let's see. Housekeeping things. We will be here tomorrow, I believe, for our regular game of Neon Souls, 8 o'clock. Yeah. I'm getting a nod. Excellent. Okay. I'll let Val talk more about that. They run that. But yeah, otherwise, check out, we post when we go live on Twitter. We have if you're live with us, we have everything below us on the screen. So yeah, just check out our schedule, join our Discord, become part of the community, and you'll know what's going on all the time. It'll be great. Let's jump on in and let's go around. My illustrious players will tell you who they are, where you can find them on the internet, and they'll give you a little taste of who they're playing tonight. I believe we start with Val.
Hello, everybody. I'm Val at the Kraken's Crown on Twitter and Twitch. You can find me here Thursdays through Mondays playing and running games. Like Sid said, on tomorrow, Friday, at 8 o'clock Eastern Time, I'll be running Neon Souls, our fate-based swashbuckling pirate adventure. Used to be cyberpunk. We're just all over the place. But you can join us there where we just finish up some time looping. And we'll be on to some treasure hunting, I think. So come hang out with us for that. Otherwise, I run alternating games on Saturday night, Star Power and Mistborn. This week is I don't remember what week this is. Mistborn week. Yes, it is. This week is a Mistborn week. So come join us for that on Saturday at 5 o'clock Eastern Time. That's everything I do, pretty much. But tonight I'll be playing Leah Terra, who is the Oracle.
And then we have a Savvy.
Hello, I'm Savvy. I'm at Savvy Seaworth on the internets, mostly on Twitter, where you can find my streaming schedule pinned to the top of my page. I am here in some capacity Thursdays through Mondays, either playing in games or running them or not running them right now because I'm trying to get my life together, but we'll be running them again soon. And then on Sunday nights when I'm not here, I am on twitch.tv/lbhackemup with Alex and some of our other wonderful friends playing Masks. Are we doing that this week?
I think so.
I think we're up for Masks this week. Cannot remember. Will update if we aren't. But tonight I am playing Juno Dalton, who is the wolf.
And next is Alex.
Hello, I'm Alex, it's some guy on the internets. I'm mostly here, either running or playing the games on Tuesday, here for Thursdays, and in Mistborn Saturdays. Like Savvy said, also on LB Hackemup's channel, Sunday nights, doing stuff over there. And as of last week, yes, we are on schedule to do Masks again this weekend, so you should check us out there. Savvy and I once again emotionally traumatized the rest of our players by doing an incredibly uncomfortable conversation for all the witnesses. It's if you watch the Elegant shows, you know that's how I roll. But for tonight's game, I am playing Max Dalton, the veteran.
Now for RJ.
Hey everybody, it's me, RJ, and you can catch me at Archesses282 on Twitter and Twitch, where I tweet about the nerdy things in my life and sometimes stream with my friends. Normally, you can catch me over at the Indoor Adventures on Monday and Sunday. Monday for our homebrew campaign, D&D 5e, and Sundays for Beyond the Witchlight. I think we're gonna take on a hag. It's gonna be fine. Also, here on Thursdays for, of course, Elegant Creatures, and Saturdays for Mistborn. Finally, Sunday mornings over at the Hype Goblins channel, where it's another D&D 5e campaign. And I'm probably going to be streaming Elden Ring throughout the week because that's going to take up my entire life. Haha. Today, I'm playing Gus. He's the Spectre.
That he is. And last but certainly not least, Wally!
Y'all, it's me, Wally, your favorite non-binary slime best friend on the internet. You can find me on Twitter at WALLE132. Normally just talking about whatever's on my mind. You can also find me every Monday over at Infinite RP playing some Zweihander Flames of Freedom with our fabulous GM, who is somewhere according to me on this grid. And that's where else you can find me right now. I got other stuff lined up in the works, and I'll announce them eventually, but yeah, that's where you can find me. Today, I am playing Sandalphon, aka the Imp Playbook.
Yeah. And I will be your Fae-cilitator this evening. I'm Christina Sid. You can find me on the Twitters at Greek Sid. Yeah, it's just RPGs and Wordle. Yep, that's it. I'm summarizing now. RPGs, Wordle. That's it. Yeah, good times. Yeah, like Wally said, you can find us over on Mondays over for at least a couple more weeks doing Flames of Freedom on Infinite RP. And I do have something else coming up in the next week or so, but I don't think I'm allowed to announce it yet, so I won't. I'll just be extremely cryptic, but I'm very excited. So anyway, look at my Twitter, like I said. RPGs, it is one of those. Look at my Twitter and you'll figure it out. It'll be great. So, why don't we jump into what I will call a quasi recap? So I did at least write a little bit of one, but then work. So y'all can help me out as well. Jump in, interrupt me at any point if I miss anything. However, we shall go right in to last time on Elegant Creatures. Our solar punks, nothing else, just solar punks. We're trying to ensure the smooth opening of a very special wrinkle farm with a species of the vegetable that actually tastes decent to humans. We immediately found out where Sandy had been before joining the group. He had been gaslighting his Redcap employee into taking the blame for him disobeying his mother's order for not interfering that evening. But I think they both really learned a valuable lesson, and that is clear communication and roleplay. Anyway, after that, we jumped into Leah and Juno connecting with. We've got all their names now. You know all of their names now. Vi, Mel, Eloise, thanks for that, Z in chat. Taylor and Ray, aka the Hipster Fae. With Leah convincing them to come to an exclusive club that was actually just Juno and Max's house. A comedy of errors ensued from there, including but not limited to Leah getting flustered and calling Sandy a cop and then just running.
And Sandy just power walking after them.
And then while running, Leah slashing an actual cop's Segway tires. That was great. Highlight for me, honestly. And then just leaving Juno to talk to her neighbor about their perturbance with recycling bins. It was really great, actually. Meanwhile, I tried to summarize this as succinctly as possible. Let me know how I did. Gus traumatized the bomb devil, aka Fenris, into thinking that the fertilizer bomb he'd created was sentient and existential, before then bamfing out of it. Is that some summation? Yeah, pretty good. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
I tried. From there, Max had carefully removed what turned out to be a freezing cold, but otherwise seemingly innocuous footlocker from the ground in the Rankle field. Once getting it home, however, got Juno's help to note that the box was, in fact, intensely magical and covered in strange ancient runes. That's as far as I got in the written one. So from there, what happened? Help me. Go.
Started planning. Had a breakdown. Bon appetit.
I mean, you aren't wrong. Yeah,
You aren't wrong.
Yeah.
That's my recollection.
I mean, my recollection is that Sandy had a good heart-to-heart talk with both Max and Gus, explaining his current situation, that he is currently doing his best to try to get out of his mother's thumb. And he did reveal to them that she is his actual mother, not just a title. It's mother by blood relation. And he's told them, he warned them that, look, the old Sandy may come back, and just to be prepared.
Anyone else?
You mentioned Leah's vision.
You didn't. What was Leah's vision?
Leah had a vision of making out with Juno at a party. And Juno acting all weird. Dance on tables and stuff.
Having fun.
Weird for Juno.
A little weird.
for
Okay,
Juno.
having fun is
Extremely
a
out
little,
of character.
little out of character for Juno, it's sure. Yeah, I believe we left off. We had you guys just keep giving me the lovely gift of splitting the party with Leah and Juno heading to the entrance to the mound to go hang out with your hipster fae friends in the Fae realm. Fun times. And then Max and Gus and Sandy had driven off to
Bomb house to go actually deal with it.
But yeah.
Oh, we forgot to say Dad yelled at all of us.
Dad yelled at all of us.
Dad yelled
Yeah.
at all of us, yeah.
Y'all
Oh,
fucked
right,
up.
yeah.
Y'all needed a dad lecture.
I would argue that only some of us fucked up, and some of us were just kind of in the wake of the fuck up.
Yeah.
Drowning, slowly, desperately.
Listen, you
Looking
didn't fuck
for
up that bad.
Any
Juno.
way out, swimming parallel to the shore, and still somehow getting dragged further and further out to sea.
That's what's called a riptide, Juno.
Yeah, that's what that is. Exactly that.
So is Leah the riptide in this scenario?
Lee is just bad influence and situations.
I didn't say it was a
But
good
that is a cool
metaphor.
code name. Leah is going to demand that people refer to her as Riptide
Cool.
if we have to do any
Cool.
sort of
Is she gonna say it like the
Codename
most
Riptide.
edgelord? But she has to say it like the most edgelord name ever. She can't just say Riptide. She has to-
Riptide.
Exact like that.
I was scared of dentists in the dark. Riptide, Vance
I'm-
Joy? No.
I'm
Yeah,
going to sit here for
yeah.
the first 20 minutes of the session writing my Metal Gear Solid introduction
Oh, God.
for Leah.
Okay, well, I've
Oh,
contributed,
God.
so I'm done for the day. Thank you. I'll be on my trailer.
Thank you, goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you so much for coming, everyone. That's all the time we have. No,
Be on my trailer.
Oh, and I don't know what to do with this energy, y'all, but it's sending me. Let's.
Is it mute my microphone? Because it should be.
No. There you go. Let's.
I heard a click and I thought you had actually muted my microphone.
No.
He said click, there you go.
I would never. Although your other producer, I don't know. You'd have to ask them.
Fucking dare you. I made you riptide.
So,
Wait, if it's going to be a Metal Gear Solid, it has to be Riptide Moth for Leah. Okay, now I'm done.
what have we done? I'll let y'all choose. Would you like to start heading over to the Fae? Or would you like to start heading over to the bomb house with the corpse flower in front.
Flip a coin.
I'm sure that fun will ensue regardless.
Is what happens with the Fae going to inform the corpse flower party at all?
So not at this juncture.
Because I thought some of this was supposed to be information gathering, even though I know Leah's not thinking of it that way. But I don't 100% remember why.
Oh, because the Fae keeps saying like, oh, we just heard there was going to be a party and that things might get, exciting afterwards. And so we want to find out how they heard that.
Oh, because
Meanwhile,
they
they're
work for what's his fuck.
Yeah, we
The-
know the mirrors thing.
King of Mirrors.
Yes.
King of Visions.
King of Visions.
Visions.
I keep
Yeah.
wanting to call it the Master of Mirrors. That is a Witcher thing.
Queen of Mirrors. King
Yeah.
of Visions.
But we know the King of Visions is involved with this.
Yeah.
And they're a Fae, I think.
Yes.
Pretty sure. That's where Leah's at. So
King
we
of
might learn
Visions
something by going.
wants things to go good.
Right. And so we think the mirrors person. I was right the first time. Yeah, mirrors person is the
Queen
one
of
that's fucking
Mirrors,
with
yeah.
this. Yeah.
Yes. Correct. Nicely done, friends.
Okay.
I got there.
That was my
Yeah,
only
thank-
argument for the Fae happening first, but that has now been taken away from me, so I have no opinion.
I kind of want to now see what happens with Fae stuff.
Okay.
I'm in a roll. 1, 2, 3, Fae, 4, 5, 6. Bomb house. Bomb house. It's a 1, it's Fae. Okay.
Like they knew.
It is like they knew. So, Leah and Juno, you head toward Amsterdam Avenue, where you have been told, and you may now vaguely recall anytime you've passed by the entrance to the massive untamed jungle in the middle of that square, the entrance to the mound. It's not much of a mound, necessarily. It's more of like a small archway, sort of slightly elevated over the rest of the street. But you could see what they mean. It's almost like a tiny little earthen bump in the roadway.
Did we make it on time where the troublemakers are here waiting for us, or have they already gone in?
Sid now recalls that they were going to meet you. Yes, they are. They look a little impatient, but they are still there.
Whispers over to Juno. You ready for this?
No.
Good. Neither am I.
But
Hey.
okay.
Oh my god, there you are. Jeez. I thought you got arrested or something. All right. Come on. And have either of you come here before?
No. Juno looks super uncomfortable because Savvy is now recalling that Leah told the Fae she got the shit beat out of her.
They think that's just something very bad happened to you and that you were interrogated
Yeah.
by the police.
And that
Yeah,
he was in
so
a
we
lot
don't-
of pain.
Oh yeah, no, Leah did say that part.
I'm not trying to make my life any more difficult.
Listen,
but
I don't remember half the things I said last session. So.
Oh, amazing.
sorry.
Okay. No, that's all right. Well, it's the first time for everything. So, I'm gonna suggest that maybe you all hold someone's hand the first time, just so you don't get lost. It can be a little disorienting.
Sure. Yeah. I don't think I've been through. I don't remember. At least if I have.
Oh, you would remember. Vi offers her hand. Great. Mel, Vi like kicks Mel, the taller one, forward. They sort of brush their bangs out of their face and then sort of stick their hand out for Juno.
She'll take it. She's super awkward about it.
They're right there with you. It's the awkwardest of adorable handholds. Great. So, go straight through, and don't puke. Okay?
Any other directions, like first star on the left or something like that?
All right, Peter Pan. Come on.
I think Peter Pan was. Never mind.
And they walk you through this archway. At first, you're not sure what they're talking about. You seemingly walk through an archway in the middle of the street. What you notice at first is it's almost as if the sun is almost ready to go down, which does not make sense as it's several hours until sunset. But the shadows have changed. And as you continue to walk forward, it's almost as if you've walked by one of those optical illusion paintings where, depending on how you look at it, the negative space makes something look almost concave or convex, which is rather disorienting. Until you realize that it's not an illusion. It's almost as if the negative space around all of the buildings and the plant life has now become convex. The world has seemingly inverted on itself. And all of the shadows and negative space in between are now extremely tall, thin skyscrapers covered in very odd, thin, leafy foliage. It's extremely disorienting. How we doing?
Did I take something?
No, silly. Welcome to the Fae realm.
Fascinating.
Wow.
Well, come on. And you basically walk back the way you came. However, it is very much not the same. I don't know how to describe it other than all of the positive space is now the negative space. It has swapped. It has inverted. And the familiarity is almost more unnerving than if it were completely different. But you are in the Fae realm of Concord.
I suppose all this time I was just imagining a completely separate realm. When really it's just sort of a different piece of the same one.
You hear a very quiet voice next to you. That's actually very accurate. And then they
So
turn
where's the
around and walk
party?
away. Well, about that. So we didn't tell anyone that you were coming. But it should be fine. We'll just, walk in like we own the place, which we sort of do. So
I do that everywhere I go anyway.
Sorry, where are we walking into?
oh, the court.
Sorry, which court?
The court of silver. It's kind of where we all live. It's almost like a really big dormitory, but it smells better and there's way more space.
Oh,
So yeah, we'll just like walk past and then we'll go to our part of it.
So more food court than like Law and Order court.
no.
Oh no, it's the court, but court isn't in right now. Like we won't make you go to court. No, I don't know if you'd survive that.
You'd be surprised.
Okay, let's go. Walk you back toward New Yorkers. Give me a bigger building near Central Park. Any bigger building near Central Park.
Oh, you know what? The museum.
Tandem
Yeah, it's the Museum of
discomfort.
Natural History. Yeah, the
Museum of Natural History by Central
Yeah.
Park.
Yeah.
I like it. Wide, correct? Wide building, big
Yeah.
building.
Very wide.
Has now almost become, in a very strange way, an echo of the smaller archway that you came through the mound into, as that now, what would have been positive space, is the negative space, seemingly walking into a void. And we'll leave you there for now, in the disorienting Fae realm. I will put you on the spot. No, I didn't mean to put you on the spot. I apologize. I'm putting a lot of work on you, New Yorkers.
It's fine.
Nothing I'm not used to.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let's go to y'all. You have headed in front of the... I don't want to call it the bomb house. It's a lovely home. It just has a corpse flower in front, and apparently someone was building a bomb in the basement. It's not the house's fault. It still looks very nice.
How big is this corpse flower in front of the house?
Fairly sizable.
Okay.
The actual bloom itself is pretty large, and the stalk is also fairly large.
Like Sandy just looks up at that corpse flower and just makes a face at it and then does this because he's a cat demon and the scent hit his nose. So he's just staring at it with his mouth halfway open and just shakes his head like, okay, let's go inside before this thing just burns my nostrils.
Yeah, there was about to be a hand on his shoulder, just like, hey, snap out of it.
Thank you. Good stuff. Guys, just once again, I may do things in there, as we discussed previously.
Sandy, if it is any consolation to you, I have seen some stuff while I was alive, so just know that this probably won't change my opinion of you.
Thank you. And he walks up to the door and he'll knock on it.
Okay. After a few moments, an older woman, putting on like a pair of earrings. Hello? Can I help you?
Yes, madam. I hope I'm not disturbing you in anything too busy, but this may sound quite confusing, but how can I put this? We would like to inspect your domicile because there has been reports of ectoplasm leaks happening in the area, and it's been creating quite a headache for various specters and ghosts in the area. Gustav, can you please explain the situation? It's better if someone of the ghost community explains it. They are better at it than I am. Gus.
Well, you see, and begins to explain, like, if there's an if there's an excess of ectoplasm in the area, some strange things might be happening. Have you noticed anything, weird noises in the middle of the night, things moving, when you place them down somewhere, they appear somewhere else?
Are you perhaps troubled by strange noises? Creaking of floorboards?
I swear to God, you've both faked me out like 3 times now, thinking that you were just going to go into an in-depth Ghostbusters joke, but you didn't. Like, you got almost there, but then you pulled back.
Hey, give us more time. We will.
I'll have you go ahead and roll for this. This would be a mislead, distract, or trick. It's a mind.
My mind is +2.
Go for it. I'm at a -1.
Okay.
Sandy almost also initiated, so.
I got a 10.
Woo, okay. On a 10 plus, you pick 3. So basically tell me what you don't want. You create an opportunity, you expose a weakness or a flaw, you confuse them for some time, or you avoid further entanglements. So
I would like
do
to
you not
I
want?
would like to avoid further entanglements.
Okay. You get 3 of them.
No, I mean, what I would like to not do is avoid further entanglements, but have.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, but everything else. Okay.
Yes.
Of course. No, we really haven't noticed anything like that. Kevin? Come in, please.
Oh, thank you, man.
Let you all
Amy,
inside.
I believe we have been hearing many people have been complaining about feelings of dread in the basements and attics, and spook inspectors just randomly popping up inside the rooms where they're not supposed to be. Quite intrusive, I understand, but we are professionals, ma'am, and just please let's just inspect the domicile.
Just a hand goes on Sandalphon's shoulder as they walk into the foyer. I sense a lot of malice here.
Oh dear. Perhaps
Is there do you recall a Jonathan?
Oh my God. Do you ask that of the lady?
Sure, why not? Let's go Goblin mode.
Jonathan? And no, I don't believe so. Kevin, we have some people here. They're from the neighborhood. Calling upstairs, and you hear sort of a muffled voice. Oh, I'll be there. I'll be right there.
I glance back at Sandalphon when the voice is heard, playing. Now, this Kevin, they are someone else who lives here in this?
My husband, yes.
Oh, I see.
We're getting ready for an event this evening, so, but yeah, if there's anywhere in particular, you said perhaps attics, basements? Attics
and basements is usually where we like to start, but we like to start from the bottom floor up, if you can allow us into your basement.
Of course, yes. Here, right this way. She'll lead you on through what is familiar to you, Gus, walking through the hallway toward the kitchen, where you do see that same young woman, Gus, looks like sitting at a table in a party dress, feverishly attempting to finish her homework. Looks up. Everything okay, Mom? Yes, honey, there's just something that these two will be checking in the basement. Okay. This way, please. And she'll open the basement door, let you in,
Thank you very much. If you don't mind, Gus needs his space to.
Of course,
we don't need any
please.
outside ESP waves to confuse him.
ESP.
Oh yes, ESP waves. So you know all about those, right?
No, I can't say that I
Oh,
do.
Dear ma'am, if you are suffering from random bouts of ESP waves, they can totally disrupt your sleep pattern. You will wake up cranky. You'll wake up annoyed. You know what, ma'am? I believe after this situation, I believe you should vacate
You
the
know, I
premises
was
for a
telling
second.
Kevin we were having some difficulties.
Yes,
I'm just
yes.
waking up at odd hours, and she'll take you off
Oh.
to the side to chat and leave you to go into the basement, Gus.
Gus immediately makes his way down to the basement to where the tarp was.
The tarp's still there.
If I pull it back, is the
Nothing.
uh-oh. Quickly phones Max.
It's already gone tits up.
In the aspect that the package has been moved, yes.
Okay. You said it was a fertilizer bomb, right?
Yeah, it was a fertilizer bomb. They had to have dismantled it prior. Maybe they moved it somewhere else to reinstall it.
Maybe. You see traces of dirt or any other components that might have fallen off that would indicate how they removed it from the premises.
Gus takes a look around.
Okay. I honestly don't even think you need to really roll for that. Yeah, you remove the tarp sort of in the area where you were, as you were the bomb at one point. It's a smattering of what kind of smells like fertilizer. But otherwise, nothing. There, that table off to the side where some of the tools had been, still there, but no sign of it.
No, I don't have any clue. It was a pretty big package as well. I don't know how they had gotten it out. I'm gonna talk to Sandy. I'll loop you in when I get some more answers.
I might need to play a little hardball with the family in there, find out what they really know.
It's mostly just the dad. And Gus will click the phone as he heads back upstairs.
And I swear, every night, 3 a.m., I wake up from this dream, but I cannot remember what the dream is. Would that be it? I mean, do you think
Yes,
that's
exactly. That is one of the side effects of being assaulted by ESP waves in the night. Ma'am, if you could, perhaps give me your name and your phone number. I will take it down, and then next time you need a situation where you need someone to inspect your domicile for ESP waves, give me a call. He just holds out a business card and just write your name and number on the back of this, please.
Thank you so much. No, I really appreciate it. You know, it's actually refreshing that people, care about the neighborhood. It is lovely. I mean, we love living in Juno's territory, but this is just so sweet. Did she send you?
Oh, well, as you see, it is more, I do work with Juno as part of a duty of making sure that the community is kept up to its standards of, how can I put this, supernatural safety standards.
It's just lovely. It really is. Oh, here comes Kevin. Kevin! As Gus comes upstairs, Kevin comes downstairs. Gus, you would recognize this as the older human gentleman that had been in the basement before. Quite a bit more dressed up than you last saw them, wearing a pretty nice suit. Hello? Everything okay? Yes, honey, they were just telling us about, just doing an inspection. Was everything all right in the basement? The basement?
Yes, no, was everything all right in the basement? He looks over at Gus.
Looking directly at Kevin, we'd like to ask you some questions.
I mean, if you're all finished up here, honey, we do really have to get ready for the party. We appreciate your folks' time.
Kevin, as you said, Kevin, whose deed is this house under the name of?
Ours, my wife and I.
Yes. Now, Kevin, I can understand if this house is under your names and your wife's name. Do you understand what would occur if word got out of the fact that apparently your house is a hotbed for spectral energy and anomalies? If we don't handle this, we will have to foreclose your house.
Whoa, wait, what? Wait.
Yes.
You did not say that. I'm sorry, what?
It's part of
Honey,
safety
who are
standards.
these people?
It's part of safety standards, madam. We're doing our best to make sure the community is safe for every single member, not just those of the supernatural group, but those of the mortalis as yourself. We want to make sure that you are healthy in every single way. We do not want you to suffer from ectoplasmic radiation, ESP waves bombarding you through the night. Now, please, Kevin, do you mind if we speak with you in private while your lovely wife handles getting ready for whatever occasion she's getting ready for? And Xenophon takes her hand and gently kisses the back of it.
I either need Sandy to roll another mislead, distract, or trick, or as Gus is getting a little scary here, Gus, you could, I think, also roll to persuade an NPC.
Well, my heart's at 0. So there's a shot.
I could try again. Go for another mislead. All right.
Go for it.
That is an 8 this time.
Okay. You get 2 this time.
I want to avoid further entanglement.
Okay.
And I would like to what was the other 3? It was like confuse.
Create an opportunity, expose a weakness or flaw, confuse them for some time.
I like to create opportunity also.
Okay.
Specifically, try to create an opportunity for Gus to lean heavier on Kevin, if he can.
He wants to get him alone.
If it's possible, Gus recites the activation sequence to Kevin.
Wait, what?
There's always an activation sequence for the bomb. Like, he would have seen Fenris futzing around with the keypad.
Okay, so you're literally just leaning into him and whispering this verbatim? Is that what's happening right now?
Yeah, just like a hand on his shoulder, like 3, 6, 5, 4.
Numbers have never been more terrifying. Okay, sure, we'll throw that in for flavor. With the kiss of her hand, Pamela, the wife, is, oh, well, honey, I'll go ahead and, I'll go into the papers and see what we can look into this. I don't recall that being on the, you know what, I'll look into it. Why don't you chat with them, Kevin, and I'll be back. Excuse me. And she heads back upstairs.
Oh, madam, once again, perhaps you should go with the blue shade. It looks much better on your face. It brings out your lovely green eyes.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll go change.
And then he looks at Kevin and his face just goes, you and us too. We are going into the basement. We're going to talk, Kevin.
Right. Okay. Courtney, finish your homework. And he very nervously waits for you all to lead him into his own basement. Wow, that's terrifying.
I let Gus take the lead downstairs.
Where's your son?
My son?
As we head to the basement. Right. Last time I came by investigating, a young man answered the door.
Neil? He's at Fred's house. What? You knew I had a son? Who are you people?
That is not important right now, Kevin. What I would like to ask you is this. I wasn't lying one bit. What I'm about to ask you is a matter of community safety. And your answer will determine how we will handle this situation going forward. Are you aware of what is occurring in your basement?
Kevin cartoonishly gulps.
Oh, Kevin,
mean those-
Kevin, that
those-
gulp.
Those SPN waves like my wife was talking about?
Oh, Kevin, I don't think you are on the same page as us. We want to know exactly what you have been doing in this basement, in your free time, inviting people over, bringing supplies down here and doing work.
And in that terrifying moment, just seeing Sandy just leaning in, just the hint of his more devilish nature sort of peeking out. Scurry. Max. You dropped the kids off. You've got some free time. You gonna go about your hobbies? You know, check out your stamps or what?
So Max had been there on standby, but I think is hearing that the bomb is in the wind is going to start figuring out. I mean, if this were another TTRPG, it would be like he rolls a survival check to look for tracks or something. But I'm also wondering, like, it probably would have been difficult to move this by hand, so they probably needed a vehicle of some kind, which we have said before are rarer in this world. So it might not be as difficult to figure out, like, oh, hey, a vehicle came by at some point here.
Okay.
But I also have no idea what kind of role this would be.
That's a really good question. There's no, like, investigate, is there?
There might be like figure someone out. No, what was it? No.
Well, hit the streets, but that requires going to a person.
Yeah. Like spot or a place of power. You know what? Just roll mind. Yeah. Roll mind.
Okay. That's good for me. Not when I roll snake eyes and get a 4.
Yikes.
Okay. Okay. Max, I imagine like you pulled up, you dropped them off, and then you're sort of kind of slowly pulling around to see the yard and maybe in the back backyard. You're not seeing much. Everything looks fairly normal. So you decide to get a little closer. So you sort of park and come out of the truck to go up to, you know, they just have one of those, just the chain link fence. And start peering over to see if you can see like if some vehicle tracks or anything in that backyard area. And you don't even notice the 2 young boys walk up directly behind you and go, "Who are you?"
I turn around. Would you believe me? No, that's Max would be better than that. I think Max just turns to them and says, "Who are you?"
The shorter of the 2 goes, "I'm Neil. This is my house." That's Jared.
Well, Neil, this is my house. I'm Max.
His lip twitches, but he will not smile.
Are you too excited for the Rankle farm opening up? Or are your parents not letting you go and check that out?
Mom said we could maybe go for a little bit. What are you doing in my backyard?
Well, I'm not in your backyard yet, am I? And like points to has not crossed over the chain link fence. But sometimes I like to take a walk around the neighborhood. As you can tell, I'm getting a little old, and these knees aren't what they used to be, and gotta keep them exercised. Don't want to lose them, and will like show off his prosthetic hand.
Whoa. Where'd you get that?
I made this myself.
And then you chopped off your hand and put it on?
More or less. I mean,
They look at each other and just go, whoa. As only 8-year-old boys can. Okay. Are you going to the Rankle party?
Yeah, later. But it's a bit smelly over there, so I wanted to, come over here, smell the corpse flower you got in front of your yard, and refresh the nose.
Jared laughs and sort of pushes Neil. It's funny because it's a stinky flower. Shut up, Jared.
Oh yeah, it's real stinky. But not as stinky as my dog.
You have a dog?
Yeah, well, had a dog. She's gone right now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Maybe she'll come
I had
back.
a dog too once, but then it ran out into the street and it ran away and it was gone.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. Mom says I have to be more responsible before I can have another pet.
Responsibility is important. So tell me, how are you planning to prove to your mom that you're responsible enough for a dog? I can give you some tips.
They sort of look at each other. I was just trying to do the dishes more.
That's good. You should definitely
You got
help
any
your
better
mom out of
ideas?
that. Well, one idea I did think of. Aside from me, have you kids seen any strange people around the neighborhood lately? We got to keep each other safe here in the lunar quarter.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's lots of strange people around. Like who?
Well, I know we've got a lot of people over because of the Rankle farm, but I assume at some point there was a physical description of Fenris given, but Max will give that description, but in the, I don't know, maybe someone who looks like, yay tall or has, and just like making it seem like this is just a random person that he's thinking up on the spot.
Neil looks a little shocked, and then Jared will like elbow him. That's like your ghost.
You have a ghost?
No, I don't. Shut up. It was just a dream. But that sounds like him.
Max will get down on his knees so he's at eye level with Neil and listen, kid, dreams can be powerful visions from the universe. And if you think you've got a ghost, I've dealt with some ghosts in my time. So if you can tell me about this ghost, I might be able to help, make sure that your family's safe from him.
Well, okay. You don't really look like a ghost, because I know some ghosts. Like, we have 2 ghosts in our class, but no, it was... Well, my dad told me it had to be a ghost. It was really late, and I thought I heard something downstairs. So I went to look in the basement, And then I saw the ghost. But when I went and told Mom and Dad, Dad told me it was just a dream. Or a ghost. Or dream ghost.
Oh yeah, those dream ghosts are tricky. But when did you have this dream?
A few days ago.
And that's the only time you've seen him?
Jared keeps elbowing Neil. Stop it! The only time I saw it, but there's been weird noises coming out of our basement.
What kind of noises? And it's, your dad doesn't have a, one of those big old miniature train table setups. He's not that kind of dad.
No. No, Dad doesn't really do much in the basement. But no, it was a lot of, and then he proceeds to make a lot of really obnoxious noises like power tools and other things like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. Recognize some of those sounds. Definitely ghost sounds.
Yeah?
Yeah. Okay. So sounds to me like we've got a real situation on our hands.
Well, what do we do? I gotta get the dog, so help us be responsible.
Yeah. So, I'll let you in on a secret, kids. I work on a team that busts ghosts. We've had some
Really?
reports of this ghost in the area.
Okay, what can we do?
What I need you to do is, if you've got any other friends in the neighborhood, we need to go and look for this ghost. Because Max will check his watch, look up at the sun. So it's the insert date here. And as we all know, that's the day where ghosts are weakest. And so they have to leave the place that they're haunting, and they have to run around in the nearby area looking to gather up more spectral energy so that they can stay anchored to the location. So
Yeah, I knew that. No, you didn't. Shut up. Okay.
So, pretty sure the ghost is out there right now. And because he's weaker, he's not going to be able to hide like a ghost normally would, turning invisible and all that stuff. So, should be able to see him. So, we need to try and find him before he can get enough spectral energy and get back into your basement and keep haunting your house.
Okay. So we'll go round up some people and we'll go look for him. And what do we do if you find him?
I'll be at the Rankle farm. Just send someone over to find me. I'll be on the lookout for some kids and, tell them to look for the old guy with the robot hand.
Robot old guy. Got it. Okay. All right. Bye. And they run off down the street.
Good luck, kids. Max
That's
will
you.
straighten up and text. This would go to the whole group. I don't know what cell service is like in the Fae realm, but mostly for Gus's and Sandy's benefit. Got some regular Baker Street irregulars on the case looking for Fenris.
Speaking of good networks, that comes instantaneously to you guys in the Fae realm. They actually, they do just have a really pretty good network in there. So you get that text. As you are pushed forward through a terrifying nothingness, which opens up into a ballroom. But not a really busy ballroom. It's rather sparsely populated at the moment, just some people off to the side. There does appear to be a rather large throne at the very back, elevated up above the rest, but there's no one on it right now. It's actually kind of like if you come to like a concert arena like 4 hours too early and they're still like setting stuff up, and like all the lights are on and it doesn't look as cool as you know it will in a couple of hours. It's kind of like that. Okay, and just keep walking. Yep. No, don't look at them. Okay, and turn. Okay, we're left here. Okay, good. You did great.
What's if you don't mind me asking, what would happen if somebody noticed us?
I don't want to find out, so it's no big deal.
A horrible
So
death,
not
I'm
like
assuming.
something that has happened before. Okay, yeah.
Not a death.
Torture, then.
You know what? We're over here.
It's all right. I know we're gonna be fine. I'm a little bit psychic, so I sort of like, I get a good feeling about this.
No way. Oh my god, Ray, she's psychic. And you don't recognize her for a moment because you've really just seen her attached to another one of them for the most part. But Ray sort of looks up. You're a psychic too?
You too?
Well, yeah. I mean, sort of. And then Vi's like, oh my god, yes. She's like so psychic. Yeah, she has prophetic dreams.
Really?
Not all the time, just sometimes. But yeah, I've had a few.
Anything super spooky?
Well, I did sort of predict the crossing.
That's pretty spooky.
Yeah, it wasn't at first until like it happened. And then, yeah, it was really spooky.
I don't know if I've seen anything that heavy, but not really a dream thing, more like crystal ball, cards, that sort of thing. Reading objects, people.
Can you read us?
Yeah, I mean, if you want me to, we could. I don't know if right here's like the right vibe for it, but like we can get set up somewhere. Yeah.
Okay, great. And they lead you through some long hallways, and yeah, it looks as if it's some sort of living quarters, but really nice. Like stonework, marble, wrought iron, overrun with plants. It's kind of pretty. And they'll lead you
Nice.
through. Oop. Did someone say something?
I just said nice.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they'll lead you through off to the left and open a door into what looks like a rather big sort of apartment.
Damn.
Welcome to our humble abode. Come on in. They'll get settled onto a couch. Some of the others wander off into what looks like sort of a kitchen or dining room area. And off to the side, seated at a table, you see 3 other Fae who look up surprised when you all apparently walk into their apartment.
Hey.
Hello.
They look at each other, take whatever they had on the table and start rolling some things up. Hey.
Is it a problem if we're here? I didn't mean
Oh,
to, like...
no, just ignore them. Zara, why do you have to be such a bitch? And the one who's rolling things up at the center sort of looks at Vi, looks at the rest of you.
That seemed a little unnecessary.
And the only way to describe this is it looks as if she's about to say something, but what comes out of her mouth is just the squawk of a raven. she continues to put her stuff together and heads off into the kitchen.
I didn't catch that.
She's just being a drama queen. Ignore her.
Should
But
I
yeah,
go,
you
like-
said you could read us? Oh my god, do you guys want
Yeah.
something to drink? Oh yeah, great. I'll get everyone drinks and yeah, read Nell. You're getting the idea that Vi is sort of like the ringleader here and likes to tell everybody else what to do.
Respect.
So yeah.
All right, readings. Leah will try to look around, like go to the table or something, dust it off, and try to set up for a whole spiel. This sounds like she's grifting. She is psychic and can do this stuff, but I feel like every time I do this, I feel like I'm grifting someone.
I wonder why.
Okay, because I probably am, but still.
Juno is like a total deer in the headlights right now. And I'm Savannah, am having a lot of flashbacks to college. Personally.
Oh no! Randomly walking into some random person's apartment or dorm. Hi, I'm here.
I'm definitely supposed to be here. Hello. You will see me in the morning. Sorry in advance.
Yeah, you guys have the sort of the full run of this area. Most of the friends that you already know are seated off to the side. And in the corner, sort of peeking out of the kitchen, is sort of the black hair in front of their eyes. This Zara person just glaring at you both.
If there's a chance for Leah to talk to Juno.
Juno has immediately come over and stood next to Leah and pretended to be helping her set up whatever she's setting up.
Hey.
Hi. Hello. Hi.
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 Here, would you just set that there?
Uh-huh.
Thank you. What's up?
Knocks over a candle. Oh. Sorry.
You doing all right?
No.
No?
Yes. I'm fine. Thank you for asking.
So, you should probably come up with a plan, right?
Gonna be honest. Thought you had one.
I've got the makings of one. That Zara person looked a little bit sketchy.
So what you're saying is you don't have a plan. And yes, I agree.
I have a general goal. Listen, when you're gifted with the sight, as I am, you don't really make plans because
Yeah.
things are just gonna kind of go the way they go.
Leah,
Yeah.
you're not going to sell me on that. Okay? Can we just make a plan, please?
Okay. That looked super sketch. The thing they rolled up, walked away, stuff.
Yes.
Are we looking at that?
Maybe. Don't really know how we will do that with Zara. Zara, is she still staring at me?
Yeah, she is. Just
I-
keep looking
You-
at the table.
You, the camera pans, like we have the close-up of Juno's face, and then it just moves slightly over Juno's shoulder and it zooms in so you can see clearly Zara just like one eye around the corner from the kitchen.
If she is sort of part bird or some sort of changeling or were-raven or perhaps possessed by the spirit of a I don't know that any of those options are going to bode well for me trying to, I don't know, speak with her or generally be around her in any capacity.
You don't like birds?
I'm a dog.
Dogs like birds.
I don't know that the birds enjoy it as much from their perspective.
Okay. all I really need to do is like touch something of hers or her or whatever.
I don't imagine she's going to get anywhere near you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Idea?
Yeah.
You want me to make a distraction here and you do your thing?
Yes.
See, I told you we'd come up with a plan.
You didn't even ask me what the idea was.
I don't need to. Puts a hand on her shoulder. I have the sight. I just know.
Okay. Well, I appreciate your trust in me.
You're gonna be great, Cupcake. Go for it.
What? You can't just call people Cupcake.
I think I just did.
Okay.
Other than just the contact discomfort that I'm getting right now. This is amazing. What are we doing?
Stopping the
guess
stream
Leah's-
and watching Arcane again.
I guess Leah's gonna do some readings to try to cause it, with the ultimate goal of causing a distraction, unless she learns anything interesting from the readings themselves. But
Okay. Do you want to roll a mislead, distract, or trick?
sure,
Why doesn't she do that?
I think I'm good at that. What? Oh crap!
That is a mind.
We don't have the assets in the tray in this game. Mind. Okay. Oh. Woof.
That's my line.
That's a 5.
I don't think I can help you, bud.
I think Max can help you regardless of how far he is.
Well, but so I can lend a hand, but that would only give Leo
It's only
plus
plus
one.
I don't think there's anything I can do for that in this game, is there? There's no like
Well,
luck points or anything like
Okay,
that.
so if I spend both my intimacy move hold and the last hold I had from the best laid plans, I would have to succeed on the lend a hand roll, but that would be a total of +2, which would bump it up to a 7. But is that worth spending both those resources?
That
on
seems like
this?
a lot just for creating a distraction, which is probably going to be distracting anyway.
Besides, I got snake eyes on my last roll, and somehow I convinced children to help
How
me
many
scour the
times-
neighborhood.
Well, you got caught and didn't get to investigate further is what
Yeah.
happened. But then you were really, really cute with the kids. So Sid took it easy on you because you did good with the kids.
You really, really cute with the Fae.
Sid won't take it on easy on me, y'all. I've done too much to fuck with Sid over the years.
You know what you did.
They do know what they did. Are we going to spend those points, or are we gonna take the big fail?
Fail. Like fail.
Cool.
That was pretty bad even for you, buddy.
It was pretty funny in my head.
No, some jokes need to stay in there, okay?
We need to give you two some time. We can go on break, or
Well, it is about time for break. So we'll do this. Leah, you are sitting down with a couple of the eager hipster fae to have their readings done. And as Vi is attempting to get everyone situated, pass out drinks, all that, she sort of pushes Ray to the side and inadvertently knocks them into you. And you, being a psychic yourself, immediately recognize the look on Ray's face. With this contact, Ray seems to have read something from you. And after that brief moment of spaced out, immediately jerks her head up to look at you. Who the hell are you? And that's where we'll go to break. Leah's in danger!
Yikes on trikes.
Please don't make me turn into a big bipedal wolf in the middle of the Fae realm.
No,
To
we already
be
know what's gonna
fair-
happen. You're gonna get drunk and party.
Well, yeah, but you did also a couple of sessions ago see her Hulk out into her full wolf
Oh
form.
shit! Yeah, and attack me
Mhm.
Oh, wow. Yes, right.
So we've seen both of those.
again. Me being the
The vessel.
being
The vessel. Yeah.
whoever. Oh god.
Did the smooches happen before or after the hulking?
I guess it depends on what you're into.
Here come the
Ah.
consequences of my actions.
It could go either way. I mean, being a monster fucker myself, I'm down for whatever. So,
I've seen Beastars.
Anyway, we're going to break. Please take a bio break. Refresh yourself. Refresh your drinks. Have a snack. Unclench your jaw. Stand up straight. Come on, Dad. What should they do?
They're best.
That, hydrate, stretch, meds, snacks, all that stuff.
If you're like
Thank
me
you,
and you
Dad.
have trouble unclenching your jaw, go like this.
Put a
Serious.
bubble in your mouth and keep
Oh,
it there.
wow.
I'm serious.
Oh, wow. That
Helps.
really helps.
That's how I pop my
That
jaw.
does.
Dang.
Nice. See, you learn something new every day. Stick around, learn more self-care, and see what happens to Leah. Stick around. See you soon. Welcome back, Internet. Thank you for staying with us during our break. We are refreshed. We have drinks. I have lots of candy and drink. I'm ready. So, we're gonna, I suppose, jump back in. We're gonna go back to Gus and Sandy, mostly because I don't usually get this opportunity to bully Val this much. So we're just gonna leave them and Leah hanging in the wings.
Safe word said.
I know. I'm gonna get
I'll
it back.
kill your
just
boyfriend
wait
tomorrow.
here
Tomorrow.
That's
I'm in
what
so
I'll
much trouble
do.
tomorrow. It's okay though.
I'll
I'm-
just wait here then.
It's good.
I'll
I'm
wait
enjoying it.
for you.
Gus and Sandy.
Val, you are causing me to suffer.
What else is new?
Sandy, you were leaning very threateningly over Mr. Kevin in his nice suit in his basement, looking real scared.
Now, Kevin, I'm going to do something just to prove how serious I am right now. And he drops his glamour, and he's in that cat demon form of his, still wearing that nice clothes, but that his full impness is exposed right now.
Okay. Right. So you're okay. Look. I'm just the spot, okay? Fen did his thing, and he got it out of here, and I don't know where it is. You'll have to call him, all right?
Call him.
You can call him, right?
No, you call him.
Okay. What am I saying? What do you want me to say?
Ask him what is the current situation with the bomb, and if it's okay. Tell him you're worried because people have been asking about it, and you're afraid for your family, your precious family that is upstairs unaware that their husband and father is causing things that could destroy the community.
Tears are just silently falling down Kevin's cheeks at this point. Okay. Tears rolling down his cheeks and something else probably rolling down his leg pretty soon. He's terrified. So yeah, he pulls out his phone and attempts to make a call. You hear on his end of the conversation. Yeah, I need to talk to Fenris, please. This is Kevin. Yeah. He was just here. No, what? Well, people are asking about it. Well, there's sort of like a scary ghost and a cat devil in my basement threatening me and my family. Okay. They want to talk to you. He holds out the phone to Sandy.
Who is this?
Who is this?
This is just a very concerned citizen who's worried about the safety of the community and the danger they're being put in. And who is this that I'm speaking to?
Oh, I think you know exactly who this is. Sandy.
See. Well, if this is who I believe this is, I hope you are well aware of the danger you're putting people in.
Leave the poor boy be. He doesn't know anything. He was just a place to get a job done.
I see, he was just a patsy for whatever grand machinations you had.
Grand machinations. Sandy, you make it sound so dirty. I'm just doing my job.
And I'm certain it's a job you're well suited for. However, this is a job you need to stop working on. I am not threatening you. I am just making a simple suggestion.
Ooh, but what if I wanted you to threaten me? You used to be so good at it.
Where is the bomb at?
I don't know. You might have to get really angry.
He takes the phone and he gives it to Gus. Gustav, can you please do me a favor and speak to this person and perhaps persuade them that this situation is far more dire than they believe it is, and I would prefer if they back themselves out of it. And you can see that his calm, cool demeanor, it's shaken just a little bit.
Gus puts a hand on Sandy's shoulder and squeezes it just a little bit, and nods his head. I don't know who you are, but I can find you right now.
Ooh, you're not Sandy, but you sound like fun too. What's your name?
I'd like to keep names close to the chest. Now, if you don't back off, as our dear Sandalphon has said, well, let's just say that if the bomb isn't placed right now, there might be a premature detonation.
Are you threatening me?
Threats are only viable if I can't make good on that promise. It's not a threat. It's a promise.
But it's boring if it's not a threat. I want you to get really angry, threaten me!
Gus hands over, covers the bottom of the phone. I can try to get to them if you want me to.
I'll keep them on the line.
Oh boy, it's time for a let it out.
When he takes the phone, he looks at Gus though, and he holds his hands. Do not underestimate them. I am telling you this now as a friend and as someone that I care deeply about you, Gus. This person has a very particular set of skills. One that I have also. Skills that have made people cry, have made people bleed. As I said to you, I have done things. They have taken over for what I used to do.
Gus nods his head. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? They kill me?
He puts an arm around his shoulders into a hug, kisses his forehead, and goes back onto the phone.
I'm gonna try to possess the phone and then pop out the other end.
Awesome. All right. Let it out, my ghostly friend.
Here we go. That is a 10.
Ooh.
And you know what that means.
Ah, shit. You're gonna do that conduit bullshit, aren't you?
No, I'm taking the corruption. That means I take a corruption move.
Amazing. I have this really awesome move, but I'm not gonna do it because I'm gonna get all corrupt and shit. That's such an RJ move. Okay, well, take your corruption. But you still have a 10 plus, so you get
I think
to
I just go.
do the ability as you'd like, yeah.
Fudge. Urban Shadows. There it is. Cool.
Yeah.
And into the phone he goes with the Pokeball return animation.
Okay. What does it look like as Gus literally possesses the phone as we're doing it here? What just becomes pheromones into the ether and then comes out the other side?
He basically begins to shake as his form begins to dissipate, and it's like a burst of pollen that slowly spirals into the phone receiver and then out the other end.
Amazing. Do you reform as a Gus?
Sure.
Okay. Gus, you pop out into what appears to be a lavishly appointed office. Everything in very deep chocolate browns and very russet reds, leather, everything very sumptuous. And seated behind a desk is a gorgeous, ethereally beautiful devil. Bright white skin. Horns that sort of do a small curl and then go out to the sides. Long platinum blonde hair sort of swept off to one side. In a gorgeous metallic silver and gold suit. With their feet kicked up on the desk in 3.5-inch stiletto heels, red bottoms, because you know. And they are just seated there with the phone and smile at you. Ghosty ghost, come to play? Did Sandy send a friend? Tell me your message, little ghost, as they hang up the phone.
You heard our message. I'm just here to enforce it.
Ooh. Tell me again, little ghost. Are you threatening me? And they smile with very sharp-looking teeth.
Yes.
Good. What do you care to know?
Where's the bomb that was in the house that Fenris was working on?
Naturally, with Fenris.
And he is?
Somewhere. It's not important.
That's very important to what we need to do.
But why? When it's so much more fun here. They scrape a nail against their desk and leave a lovely little mark in it. Sort of curling little curlicues of wood.
I don't know what kind of sadistic bastard you are, but a lot of people are going to get hurt if that bomb goes off.
Why don't you ask Sandy what sort of sadistic bastard I am? Ooh, I like that. Sadistic bastard.
Where's my dice at?
Oh no.
It's good boy roll time.
What are you going to do? Oh, the good
boy roll
no.
time.
Oh.
Everybody loves a good boy roll.
Guys, gals, and non-binary pals, RJ is rolling what he has dubbed a good boy roll. Oh boy. What'd you get, RJ?
Enough.
Okay.
There's a shake in Gus's hand, and he grabs it to hold it in place.
Are you angry, little ghosty?
Peeved at best right now.
Oh, that's not fun. I want you to be angry. Are you angry?
If you don't tell me where Fenris is right now, you will see me at my angriest.
Oh, don't tempt me with a good time.
What's it going to cost?
If you'd like to know where Fenris is, I need something from you.
Name it.
Anything my sadistic bastard heart desires?
Well, if not, then you will see me angry. So the choice is yours.
I want Sandy.
Off the table.
No, no, no. You didn't say that. You said anything my sadistic bastard heart desires. I just said it. You heard me. I want Sandy. Bring him here. And I tell you where the bomb is.
What time is it?
Afternoon, 3-4 o'clock.
Boy, oh boy. No dice. And Gus begins to shake, convulge. There's a tearing in his arm. I'm marking corruption to use a corruption move.
Ooh! Okay. Oh, what corruption move did you take? This is exciting. This might be our first one.
Picked up the corruption move from Hell.
Okay.
Mark corruption to have your patron send a gang of demons to work on your behalf for a scene. 2 harm, small, 2 armored, demonic.
Oh!
And I like to flavor it as little body horror stuff. Gus's arm begins to bubble and swell as flowers begin to bloom along it, and these little flower pygmies start to like just drop onto the floor.
Okay. And attack our dear friend here.
I'd like to use them to threaten them first.
Okay. So we're gonna persuade an NPC, huh? So I guess the question is, are you intending to turn to violence here? Like, is this going to get violent? Or are you attempting to threaten them?
It is going to get violent.
Okay. Because that's just the difference between if you're going to roll with heart here or you're rolling with blood.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to try to hurt them. You're inflicting harm. Okay?
Inflicting harm. That's way too many dice. Don't do that. 11.
Oh! Okay. Well, you do. So on a hit, you inflict the established harm, and I get to choose one. Either they're going to inflict harm on you, they put you in a bad spot, or they create an opening to flee. But on a 10 plus, you also get one more choice. You can either inflict terrible harm, you can take something from them, or you could, well, you don't have any allies in the room with you, but you could create an
I do have allies in my room. I have little demonic
fair enough.
flower
You have
spawn.
all of your little flower spawn. This is also true. So you get to choose one of those extras.
Okay.
And-
I'm going to deal extra damage and take the information of where Fenris is from them. Is that
You only get one of
plausible?
those.
Oh, okay.
You
Well,
can inflict terrible harm, or you can take something from them.
take something.
Mm-hmm.
The information where Fenris is.
Okay,
Is that too nebulous? As like a sort of, like the Ghost Rider penance stare, like, tell me.
Okay. Yeah, I dig it. Sure, let's do it. Awesome.
And I like to
Your-
flavor it, sorry, as like
No, please.
Gus does the Ju-on the Grudge sort of light flickering teleport, where it's like he's one place, the lights flash another place, and then he's right in front of them. Looking up, there is a orchid blooming in his eye.
with all the little minions. Okay, the minions at this point have like jumped upon the desk, like are jumping up on their, Louboutin heels and have basically cornered them against their own office chair. Which would seem fucking terrifying. But if it's possible, they look even more excited than before.
Oh no. Never fight a guy who laughs when you throw the first punch.
And as the harm, is it like, is this like a psychic harm? Like, are you scaring them to death? Like, is this a physical harm? How are you flavoring that?
Yeah, I like just the visage inflicts like mental harm.
Okay. And as this tableau you're setting up here, this terrifying image of a ghastly Gus, even as just like their eyes begin to leak this like black viscous fluid, they just smile even bigger. Yes, the ghosty likes to play. Fine. Fenris is downtown with some friends. They'll see if their little bomb works or not. I don't care. And if you won't bring me Sandy, I'll find him myself.
Over my dead body.
Ghosty is funny because you're already dead.
Don't go anywhere. I'll be back for you. And he's going to God, I've been just using let it out. Instantaneously travel to one of your anchors no matter what the distance.
Right. Which anchor?
Otis.
Oh, okay. Roll for it.
Boy, howdy, Gus. What have you been doing? My best. 6.
That's a failure.
Do I have anything for this?
Do you have anything to bump that up to a 7?
Oh, you know what? I didn't even need to roll that. I have a hold on Sandy, and I can teleport to him if he's in trouble. Or at any point in time.
Good job. Okay. That is right. You had until the end of this session to use that. Perfect. So we will leave you with the extremely creepy image of this devil with their lovely heels kicked up back on the desk. Again, have obviously taken some your hit here, but somehow happier than when you first arrived.
I'm gonna leave my little flower spawn there for her to deal with.
They,
I'm sorry.
yeah, that's okay. Yeah, they watch them run around with apparent glee as you instantaneously bamf back to Sandy's side.
Oh, poor Kevin.
Poor Kevin. Oh my gosh.
Kevin's having a time.
Sandy looks.
Mhm.
Sandy looks over at Gus. And
Downtown, Fenris, with friends.
Okay. I'll talk to you later about that. He calls up Max.
Yellow.
Maxwell, Fenris is downtown with the bomb right now.
Okay, how? Okay, because Max has been hanging out at the Rankle farm, and so it's like, heading to the truck now. Okay, yeah, I'm heading over. Now I feel bad that the kids they're not gonna see me, but if Fenris is downtown, there's no way in hell they're finding him. Anyway, do we have anything more than downtown?
He looks over at Gus. Is there anything else you know?
Gus is trying to compose himself, just shakes his head.
That's all we have.
Well, I've done more with less. All right. I guess head back to the farm and make sure nothing more is going to happen there, but it sounds like... Why are they downtown?
I don't know. I cannot figure for the life of me what it could be downtown with this bomb if the Rankle farm is not even in that area.
Well, yeah. Obviously, bomb downtown is no good, but we gotta keep an eye out on the farm first. That's our priority today.
Yes, it is. Maxwell,
Yeah?
it feels like things are getting very, very serious right now. Gus, he looks terrible. He went through it. I'm going to help him recover and help him relax back at the club.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, make sure everyone's okay, but also be ready in case we gotta move on anything.
We will. You be safe yourself, please.
You let me worry about that?
No, of course I'll let you worry about that. You're a grown man. Right. Yes. Just be careful. Just be careful, Maxwell.
That's what I do.
And he hangs up the phone. All right, Gus. Let's get you back to my place so you can relax and get yourself situated before we go back to the farm.
I shouldn't go walking around like this. Takes a moment to swap around his ghostly attributes so he cannot be seen, but he can be heard.
We'll get you.
As I mute it, heard and felt. Cool.
I do owe you some explanation. I can give you a name. The name is Uriel. They're the one who took over for me once I achieved liberation from my mother.
Well, I hate what they've done to your office.
Damn it, what did they change?
Gus is going to use this time to explain what went down and follow Sandalphone out to the club.
You leave Kevin in his basement, just like shaking, holding his phone still. He's kind of just going into shock, I think.
Whoops.
I look back at Kevin. I go, hold on one second. I go downstairs to Kevin and I kind of like take a knee in front of them and I say, now, Kevin, you have been through it today. You have seen many things. And I understand that you are quite a bit frightened, perturbed right now. But just remember, this is what happens when you get yourself involved with demons and don't expect things in return. People come calling and, well, you end up with a nice soiled pair of pants that you can't wear to an opening gala for a Rankle farm.
Looks down at his pants. I'll change.
You do that. And then he heads out.
And as you leave... Damn it, Sammy, now I have him looking like Kevin James in my head, too! No! That was not my intention. But, too late, it's canon now. As you leave Kevin James...
I publicly share my thoughts to torment everyone I love.
Leave
That's
Kevin
who I've
James
been seeing the entire time.
just changes everything, and it's awful
Wait,
and perfect now.
Is the house in Queens?
Stop it. Stop. No more. Stop. We will leave all of you there. And we'll head back to the Fae realm. Where we just left Leah and Juno. Leah, your fellow psychic Ray has looked at you in horror, really, and asked, "Who the fuck are you?" Leah, what would be your most terrifying memory?
Oh God.
I would assume it might have something to do with your work with Camille.
Yeah. Yeah. I think maybe shortly after. Okay, so this would have been, you and I talked earlier this week about some stuff from now. This would have been before the thing that happened that I told you about.
Okay.
But it definitely shook Leah a lot. I think back when Camille was like first taking over like their territory, there had been some sort of like dispute with another faction in there, and Camille's angels or whoever's on in Camille's group had just like steamrolled them, and there was like a couple of them left, and they had been like taken prisoner, and Camille just like incinerated one of them like on the spot, and Leah was like there for it and watching just like angel fire like completely
Turned to ash.
yeah and that was pretty terrifying for Leah.
I'm gonna say you don't know, but you have a really creeping suspicion that may be what Ray just saw in your head.
Kind of like somebody like the memory was pulled, so it kind of came to the surface.
Yeah, you just
maybe
got like a
for
little
Leah.
bit of a tug on that particular terrifying memory. Yeah. Ray takes a step back.
What?
Look, no judgments, but we don't fuck with angels. And as soon as she says angels, like a couple more of them around her go, "Angels? What? What?"
Yeah, I'm not an angel. Like, points to moth ears.
No, not you. You're scared of them. But you care about them?
It's a long story. Listen, I could probably do the same thing to any of you. I'm sure you've got some fucked up memories that you saw of some people around. Like, it happens. I'm living out there. You bump elbows with a couple of people. Somebody I grew up with. Didn't turn out so good. So, yeah. You read the memory. I think I know which one you're talking about. Did I seem happy when that happened?
All the others sort of look to Ray. Ray is giving you a once-over. No.
Yeah.
You were scared.
That's a word for it, yeah. Worst moment of my life, probably. So, yeah. Pretty fucked up, right? Sorry that's the one, yeah. Checked out.
Collectively, almost, I want to say like almost like a swarm of insects. The hipster fae sort of separate away from the table where you've begun to set up and come together in what would be almost like a comical huddle, but right now not too funny, as it seems a little more dire than normal.
Yeah. I don't know if it would behoove me to try anything here to try to fix what's going on, or what's going to happen here is going to happen here.
I mean, they seem to be talking amongst themselves. You could try.
Meanwhile, Juno from across the room has decided, the distraction has started.
Oh, it's distracting.
Yeah, it's probably a good time for that.
What are you doing, Juno?
So the squawking Zara?
Zara, yes.
Zara. Where's she go? Where she went? Where's she at?
She's exactly where you left her. Yeah, she's still standing there in the doorway, just with one eye trained on the group of you in the corner.
Okay.
As soon as
she was like in the kitchen.
Yeah, she was off into the kitchen. You're like in the living room area. But as soon as like Angel keeps being spread around, she peeks out a little further with a scowl to kind of see what's going on.
Great. Juno is going to use all of the awkwardness in her body and try to use it to her
Juno,
advantage.
it's too much. It's too powerful.
Gonna go Super Saiyan.
It's too powerful. No.
She's long. She's tall, and lanky. She's got a lot of it, and so she just kind of takes a breath. Did you guys just make fun of me for being awkward and then knock over a bunch of shit? What was that? Karma?
That was probably karma or two of my cats.
Or Twix?
That scared the shit out of me, but it's fine. I'll deal with it later. It's cool.
It was my psychic awkward powers.
You're too powerful, Juno. Stop. Stop now.
That was just me. So Juno is just like holding very tightly to the drink she's been handed. Don't know what it is. Doesn't really care. Beer? Perfect.
A craft beer, but beer.
Excellent. Has probably drank like half of it at this point. Because I feel like her metabolism probably burns it off very quickly. And she hates that. Stands there. Takes a breath. It just kind of like stands being conspicuously awkward for a moment, like knowing that like she's the tallest person in the room, so when she moves, generally people see her, hoping that maybe she can turn some of the suspicion to herself, downs the rest of the beer, and then just turns to walk towards the kitchen, like she's gonna go get another drink.
Zara fully peeks her face around.
And Juno's not looking at her, like is like gone super awkward, like staring at the ground, watching her footsteps, but is like cognizant of where she is, was like purposely not looking at her.
She doesn't move out of your way as if like to let you through, but more like, don't touch me.
Juno's gonna run into her on purpose. So like catches, because she's got these like boots on, I think sort of like kicks at one of her bootlaces and just topples right into her.
Eat shit. Okay.
And in the process is going to, because she would actually do this, try to catch Zara and like keep her from falling, but wants to reach past sort of like her head or her shoulder and like knock one of her earrings out. Leah didn't say what of hers she needed, and Juno figures she won't notice that's missing right away.
Interesting.
This is why Juno wears a lot of earrings. I feel like has to replace them regularly. So it just like
I like this.
pops like a hoop or something. Those things will
Okay.
fall out if you look at them the wrong way.
Oh yeah, no, and she's wearing the big ones. She has like, it looks like she's got like several lobe piercings, but she's definitely wearing some big old hoops.
And then, oh my god, I'm so sorry.
I won't make you roll to eat shit and run like knock into her, but I am gonna make you roll. Man, I hate to just keep doing mislead distractor trick. Yeah, you're trying to be tricksy here, so yeah, roll with mind.
Okay, that's not my worst one. Wait, do I have anything for this? I don't think so. I think I checked. This is not a threat. Well,
Give me your earring.
it's
No.
not actually a threat. Could be perceived as, oh, we're not in my territory. Doesn't matter. I'm just gonna roll. Don't think about it too hard, just do it. 4!
Oh no. Why does this system not have like advancements
4.
for failures? Because holy shit, y'all.
I'm gonna petition to add some.
It'd be too powerful if we could.
Y'all would rule the world already, I swear. Roll is being so mean. Okay. Okay. Full failure. You succeed in eating shit.
Too well, apparently.
Way too well,
Oh, no.
to the point that you don't know your own strength, and instead of just bumping into Zara, you take her down with you. You both end up just face planted on the floor, or more accurately, she ends up back and ass on the floor, and you end up face planting right on top of her in one of those a lovely little 2 inches away from each other moments.
But did I knock her earring out?
You know what?
Work.
I'm gonna say no. You did not knock her earring
fine.
out. But you did bang her fucking head onto the,
God.
Quasi linoleum of the kitchen floor.
Oh my god, I am so sorry. Are you okay?
Ow.
I'm sorry. New boots. Long laces. I'm so
Can-
sorry.
Can you get off?
Yes. Yes, absolutely. Right away. Can I help you up?
Sort of just like looks back and forth, like reaches back, just gingerly touches the back of her head. Sure. Reaches out a hand. Lets
Very
you
gently.
yank her off the
So
floor.
gently. Like a porcelain doll. Like a 3-week-old kitten.
You will notice as well, she seems to be of like average height. She's very thin. Extremely thin. And so light. Like, she should not be that easy to get up off of the ground. It's like picking up a rag doll.
I am so sorry. You are so small. Oh my god. I'm sorry.
Thanks?
Are you okay?
I'll be fine.
Should I look at that? Just make sure you're not bleeding or anything. I feel so bad.
Ice. I think ice might be in order.
I can do that immediately. Goes to the freezer.
You grab some ice, like find a tea towel, like, throw it around.
Wrap it up.
While that's going on, Leah, the squad is still in their huddle, apparently determining your fate. Anything you'd like to do, or are you just gonna wait for them to reach their judgment?
So I was thinking about letting it out.
Ooh, how so?
I haven't done that yet. So there's a couple of things I could do that might work here. One of them is literally just twist the strands of fate to help or hinder an NPC in your presence.
Ooh, okay. That seems deliciously vague. All right.
So I might just go with that.
Okay. Let it out, girl.
Is that spirit? Right?
Let it out is spirit.
All right. That's the one I'm good at. So close. 9.
Okay. Still a hit. But on a hit, the ability works, but it has some limitations or side effects in addition to the corruption that you will mark. It might weaken a magic spell instead of dispelling it completely, or inflict collateral damage in addition to harming your target. Something along those lines. So not exactly as expected.
Okay. So twisting the strands of fate doesn't work out exactly the way Leo necessarily wanted it to.
Mm-hmm.
So essentially, I think what Leo wanted is maybe they're, I don't know, is it like trying to get a read on like the makeup of the group is like who is the most suspicious right now and who was kind of leaning towards who might be like angry at Leah for this knowledge. If it is the psychic, I forgot their
Ray.
name. Ray.
Ray, oddly enough, it seems definitely taken aback by the whole situation, but your explanation seems to have placated her a little bit.
Yeah. So I was thinking maybe twisting fate to maybe make the others more receptive to Ray, to the emotional kind of aspect that Leah was trying to invoke with the the fear and stuff, and saying she wasn't like necessarily a part of that. So maybe something about the group dynamic would have made them more receptive to Leah's plight.
Okay. Interesting. The way it didn't happen as intended. Okay. I'm going to say in their huddle, you sort of not quite sure what's going on here. You seem to almost amid the huddle, maybe Ray just like peeks her head out, comically, but sort of locks eyes with you, cocks her head, peeks back down again, and almost a ripple goes through this huddle of Fae. And oddly enough, they all seem to have that same sort of long, distant stare that you saw on Ray's face just a moment ago, as if in that moment they all see what Ray just saw. And they break apart suddenly. That's very scary. Angels are not safe.
Yeah, I learned that a little bit too late.
They begin to break apart and become like get seated on the couch. Some of them start to wander like over toward the kitchen. Some head straight back to what you assume are maybe some like bedrooms and other rooms down the hallway. But Ray takes a moment and, not breaking like eye contact with you, just goes and seats herself on the couch. And somehow you realize that she is responsible for this brief bit of a reprieve for Leah in this moment.
So does it seem like everyone's avoiding Leah now?
Oh yeah, except for Ray, who has not stopped looking at her.
Guess no readings then. Like, starts packing up her stuff. And I guess we'll just look around for Juno.
Juno is in the kitchen. Are you like trying to put the ice on Zara's
No,
head at
she's
this point,
handed
or-
it. Has like
Okay.
made sure it's like padded enough, wraps it up so the ice won't fall. Well, actually, what she's probably done is put it in a Ziploc bag and sealed it, and then put like a thin towel around it, sort of like wrapped it up.
We don't have Ziploc bags because we have no plastic here because we are in solar punk. It's
A-
actually it's more like a beeswax sort of situation
Yeah.
that like does close
Like a filmy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she used that.
Okay.
We'll hand it to her. Do you want to sit down?
No.
Okay.
She'll just like put it at the back of her head, but she seems to have just the hint of a smile at this point.
Do you feel like nauseous or any dizziness? I can check your pupils for strange dilation. Concussions are really dangerous. So,
I have to say that's not an offer I've received before, but no, I think I'm okay.
okay. Probably don't go to sleep unsupervised for the next couple of hours, just in case.
Are you offering to supervise me?
No! I mean, unless you need...
You're cute.
Thank you.
Take away the ice. At this point, Leah, you have entered the kitchen.
Sup? Am I interrupting anything?
Leah! Hi! No! Yes?
I can leave.
The
I'll
more
just
the
be-
merrier.
I'm sorry?
You are too much fun. It's fine. Come in.
Hi, Leah. I don't think we've met.
Zara.
Zara.
What are you doing here other than trampling me in my kitchen?
I just came to get another beer. And I've done a very bad job.
Depends on the way you look at it.
I mean, I did cause you a mild head injury.
I've had worse.
Okay.
Fridge. Open. Beer.
Yes.
Yes.
I can probably do that.
Can you get me one too?
Yes. sort of gets 2 beers, stops before closing the fridge, sort of looks at Zara. Would you like something?
How kind of you. Yes, please. I'll have one of my own beers.
Just hands them out. Doesn't know what to do.
Well, I got what I came for, so I'll let you crazy kids keep talking in here and go out to being the social pariah of this party.
So you know an angel?
Yes.
Friendly terms?
That's complicated.
That's not a no.
Yes. We used to be friends.
Used to.
Well, he still thinks we're friends.
That sounds like an angel.
Yeah. I learned.
Does he fly?
Do angels fly? I don't actually know that.
Some do. I don't know. Is Kamal more of like your archetypal, not biblically accurate angel with just 2 sets of wings?
How close
just
is
one
he
set
to
of
the
wings?
source material?
Yeah. Is he like 48 eyes and just like a mess of wings, or is he
I
just
was
like
actually-
humanoid
I-
2 wings?
I kind of was thinking of it as like the quasi, like they have their human kind of form, and then they like when they become angelic, they sort of like shed that into something truly horrifying. You know,
So like 48 eyes and just like the mess of wings. Yeah.
just like
Okay,
big,
okay.
yeah. So yeah, probably does. I think, I mean, is a full angel, just like they grew up
Okay.
together. So
So flies. Yeah.
yeah. Yes. Why?
Just always good to know.
For what reason?
Call me curious. And she does sort of a jerk with her head that seems, as you're gathering, vaguely bird-like.
Right. Well, haven't seen them fly myself, but what are all those wings for if not flying around?
I don't know, I could think of a couple things. But we are talking about an angel.
And so this is your place?
Yeah. Mine and that whole mess of kids in there.
Kids. So you're sort of looking out for them?
I'm old enough to know better. They haven't quite made it there yet.
Well, sorry for showing up uninvited. Just sort of assumed it was their place and they brought us along.
They're more than welcome to bring whoever they'd like home. I'm so surprised that you made it all the way in here. You weren't stopped?
No?
No.
Impressive. The longer you stay, though, might not be as easy to get back out without being seen.
That would be a problem.
I could help.
That'd be awfully nice of you.
You know that's not me being nice.
What do you want?
Why don't we just say you owe me a favor? Or you looks to Juno, the slow up and down.
Okay. Just me.
Okay. No arguments here. All right. I have some work to finish up, but can find me in an hour. And I'll make sure you get out of here with less hassle. Fair?
Sounds great.
And Will sort of draws a finger down Juno's shoulder and back up. Well, figure out that favor later, yeah?
Yep. Yep.
See you later. Takes her beer and sashays away.
We need to talk.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say so. Putting on the moves in here, apparently. Gone for like
Leah?
5 minutes.
I'm serious.
Okay.
We have less than 1 hour to find what it is we came in here to find, or figure out what it is we came in here to figure out, before we have to leave because of a favor I promised a Fae.
So far, it seems like it's working out. We already got our exit plan. Did you get the thing that I asked for?
No.
All right. Well, we're gonna have to figure out something else then, because we got a whole room full of fairies back there that aren't too happy or keen on me.
What did you do?
Ray bumped into me and saw something, an old memory about Cam.
That's why they were asking about the angel.
Yeah. Ray at least seems cool, so maybe I'll go talk to them and see what's going on. It'd still be nice to have something from Zara to potentially do a reading on. So maybe
I
see
have a
if she
lot
wants
of
to catch
emotions. Will those work?
me. No.
How about some
Maybe see
light
if she wants-
trauma?
No.
No? Okay. Here's the thing. Leah, I have followed you this far, trusting you and believing you when you said you had a plan, and I'm not saying I regret that, but I am saying that I think maybe we need to approach the situation a little bit differently right now, when we have about 58 minutes before a Fae that I owe a favor to teleports us out of their realm potentially forever, and also maybe to disastrous results. Can you take this seriously for just a few minutes, please? Because I am already in a heap of trouble. And this is just sort of added onto the pile. So I would love to make it out of here without my head exploding. Okay?
All right.
Here's the thing. When my head explodes, it's not just a little bit of a freak out, okay? It's a little bit different than it is for most people.
Okay.
So love to spend the next 55 minutes and 37 seconds accomplishing something.
All right. Deep breaths. Take it easy, big guy. Sun's getting real low.
It wasn't funny the first time, and it's still not funny. It's really not as funny as you think it is.
All right. Sorry. Yeah, I'll take this seriously. So we need to find out what they know about this, the mirror thing, and how it's connected to what's going on.
Mhm.
Yeah, sound good. Zara acting super sus. Maybe she knows about all this. Seemed to be older, more in the know. Kind of hinted at some stuff. I need to either touch her or something that she carries on her often.
Well, based on my impression of her, it would not be that hard to convince her to let you touch her. That's not a
Yeah.
judgment, it's just a fact.
That's fair. I mean, I can play that angle if that's where you can go. I just didn't want to step in on your game.
I'm really not playing a game and haven't been the entire time. I was just trying to help. And, yeah, I'll say it. Fucked it up pretty bad.
It seemed like you did great, to be honest.
I accomplished nothing that I set out to do. We have about 53 minutes.
Hey, you got us a way out. 53 minutes. It's probably 50 more than I need. So let's see what we can do.
Okay.
Why don't you go talk with the people that will still talk to you? Max, Mel.
Mel?
Go talk with them.
And say what?
I mean, nothing. You're both kind of just like quiet and tall, so maybe just stand silently next to each other.
How does that move the plan forward?
I don't know. Might get you laid, though.
I really feel like that's not the priority.
Okay.
Here.
Maybe try asking, see if you can work in a conversation stuff about the Queen of Mirrors.
Okay. You know talking's not my strong suit, right?
I know. It doesn't seem like it's theirs either, though, so I think you'll be fine.
Okay.
Seriously, thinking ahead, teeing you off a softball here. I think you got it.
Maybe
Otherwise,
we shouldn't just continue to use sports analogies when we talk about women, but okay.
well, other option is you go see if you can cash in that favor with Zara right now and bring me back something that I can touch.
I'm very afraid of what that might be.
Yeah, why don't you just go talk with Mel?
I just want to do what's going to be the most helpful.
I just want you to de-stress a little bit.
I feel like maybe I'll do that later.
Okay, then.
Right now, high stress, high tension, not a lot of time. What do I need to do? Please help me.
Just go make conversation and see if you can figure out. Just work in the Queen of Mirrors.
Okay.
You got it.
Yes.
pats her on the butt as she leaves the room, and we get to work.
Love it. I want to leave us with one last thing. Sandy. Gus, you've headed back to the club. Still closed. So you take out, I assume, your keys, open it up, head upstairs toward your long view office. Sandy, you don't even have to fully open the door to know exactly what you're going to see when you open it. You see what is familiar to Gus as well at this point, an extravagantly, metallically dressed, white-skinned devil. Their Louboutins up on your desk. Hands back, leaning, waiting for you.
Gustav, why don't you go down to the bar and fix yourself a drink to relax? I'm certain you know your way around a couple of bottles.
There is a light breeze that passes by Sandalphon as the door clicks behind him.
He walks into the room and he pours himself a drink from his wet bar. So, I'm guessing you're either here to, I don't know, either berate me or you're here just to complain about whatever wounds was dealt upon you.
Uriel laughs, as only Uriel can. Takes her feet off the desk, stands up, and strolls casually toward you. I like your friend. He's got some fire in him.
Yes, I am quite fond of my friend also.
I told him I would find you.
And here you are. Well,
Did you miss me?
miss you. My life working for my mother while you were in my company was honestly a living hell. I did horrible things I regretted, and I would never want to enjoy any of the moments that I shared with you doing what I was so good at. But of course, applaud to you, Uriel, for moving up in the ranks and taking over for where I left off. I commend you for that. But now you're here and now you're getting my friends involved. And that makes me very angry, Uriel. And he takes a sip of the drink. It makes me angry that you are getting the people who I care about involved in this. I'm getting quite angry that I'm certain you're probably having machinations and thoughts of threatening them and causing them harm. Even though, yes, my dear friend Gust is dead, you couldn't do anything to him, but no, I won't let you harm them, Uriel.
Each time you say angry, they just move in closer and closer. And by the third time, they are inches away from your face.
He takes a sip of his drink. He sets it on the desk. And he kisses them very, very hard. And that is a fade to black.
And that's where I wanted to end it for tonight. Woo! How we feeling, everybody?
First and foremost, I was muttering, "Don't put this evil on me," when you said you can't really kill Gus. But then it went to, what?
I love it. I love it. Thank you. That was perfect.
Fantastic. That was
Thank you for that.
fantastic. You're welcome.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight, everybody. Man, we got into the shit, and it was amazing. I hope you all had as much fun as I did. All right. I should have ended earlier, but you know what? It's okay. We're gonna make it happen. You are going to do a little bit of updating, friends. You are going to mark a circle, as we know, if you made any circle moves. You made any city moves. You triggered intimacy with a PC or NPC.
Boy, howdy.
Yeah, I'd say you might have triggered an intimacy with Uriel on that one. Just saying. If you cashed in or honored a debt, lent a hand or got in the way, made a move that just told you to take a circle, or do what you're about to do, which is adjust a circle rating at the end of the session. So you may mark a circle for that, and you are going to do that lovely thing where you adjust one of your circle ratings up and adjust one down. I trust you. You're all adults here. You can figure it out.
Are demons
However-
more night or wild? Like
What's that?
which circle would Fenris be part of?
Wild?
Okay.
Yes. Demons and devils are a wild. So, why don't we go around? Everyone, remind us again who you are, where we can find you on the internet, and you're gonna give me a rumor, a star, and a wish. And that was a lot tonight, so I can go around, or whoever's ready can go ahead and go.
I'm ready. I can go.
Yeah.
Yeah, hi, it's me, Wally. You can find me on Twitter at WALE132. You can also find me over at Infinite RP on Monday pretty soon. It's gonna be fantastic oracles. Check out that episode, it'll be grand. Oh boy. My star for this is definitely Savvy. Holy cow. I just want to pick up Juno and hug them tight and say, baby girl, shh, it's gonna be okay. Gonna be okay. You trying your best. You trying your best. But also, God, Val, that was just so great just watching Leah, like, because it's now like Leah is got hit with that truck of reality, like, oh, my antics are starting to get out of control. And the way you handled Leah with that was so great. I loved it so much. It was like both of your scenes was so great. My wish is I really want Max to get into some sexy shit.
Get Max into some
I
sexy
want
shit.
I want that DILF to get his action that he deserves.
I'm working on it, okay.
I want that DILF obliterated.
Oh gosh, and
Please.
my rumor. Oh god.
Okay. Rumor, right?
My
Yeah.
rumor
Yeah.
is that there is a roaming gang of werewolf. There's a roaming gang of werewolf street gangs, but they are like at a West Side Story that all they do is dance.
There are roaming gangs of werewolves That fight by dancing. Yep. Yep. Okay. Thank you, Wally.
You're welcome.
Who's next?
I can go next.
Do it.
Whoo boy. Hey everybody. RJustice282, Twitter, Twitch. That's about it. Stars and Wishes. Stars. God. Gus and Sandy is the buddy cop movie that I want. It's pretty great. Also, Sandy, you've got some explaining to do. I just risked my unlife for you, and now you're macking on them. Yeah, but rumors, scandals. You know what? In the future, I really want an amusement park episode. So let's spread. The project planning committee for Wild Development is looking to expand influence in Concord by adding an amusement park.
Okay. It is a spread. You've got to give me a wish as well.
Wish?
Yeah.
Either a beach episode or that amusement park episode where everyone can
Beach/amusement.
decompress and have a little bit of fun outside of threatening lives.
And by we mean Juno.
We mean Juno.
I don't know the meaning of the word. I'm sorry.
We want-
What did you say?
I want everyone to simultaneously take Juno out on a spa day.
Please don't.
I don't like my
to
feet
be
being
perceived
touched.
or touched.
That's a lot of attention. I don't know if I could handle it. But it's really nice that you thought of me.
Less.
This child.
Oh, we just had to permit the term DILF on that
I
note. Who's
sure
next?
I'll go.
Go for it.
Get me
You
out
heard
of
it.
anxiety hell.
Ah.
I'm kidding. I'm having a great time. Hi, I'm Savvy. It's me. I'm Savvy Seaworth on the internet. You know where to find me. I just scream about things on Twitter. Don't worry about it. I'm here a lot of days. Sometimes I'm on LB Hackamov's channel playing another person with big ears who will shout at people if they upset her. So, do you want to see, I guess, AU Juno? Go over there. It's a different wig, but it ain't that different. My star is gonna go to Val.
4.
I mean, really, just like the whole thing. No,
Like
there's this
everything.
every week. There's just this escalation, not of Leah's gonna get into more shit, of Leah is gonna push Juno into the shit and then pretend like she's helping. And I sort of admire that. The escalation is what's fun, because somehow it keeps getting better. And by better, I mean better for us as players, but worse for Juno. Which I think is great. But it's really fun. It's really fun. I think it's fun. And my wish was also for Max to get a girlfriend. Now I feel like I have to come up with another one.
That's okay.
You want to come up with a second girlfriend for Max?
Yes,
mean,
I would like
kinda
Max
did
to
the-
get 2 girlfriends.
I
want
have
Who are
created-
consenting
Yeah.
adults that know about each other and that
Mhm.
relationship. And yes.
I
Once
want
everyone's
Max to
happy.
have the anime harem that he deserves.
Yes.
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 Love it.
That's not what I was gonna say, but it's what I'm saying now, and that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
You got a rumor for me?
Yes.
Okay. You gonna
Shit,
spread
I
one or
had-
you gonna give me a new
No,
one?
I was gonna give you a new one.
Okay.
I'm getting it back. Hold on. I got so caught up.
Take a moment.
And the other thing?
We'll let somebody else
I
get
got it.
started and then you
No,
can
no, no,
you got it?
I got it.
What do you got? What do you got?
Concord's got a high school, right?
Oh yeah.
Concord High School. This
Mhm.
season's basketball team has a rising star who may or may not be using werewolf powers to be very good at basketball.
Did you just put a teen wolf in my game?
I would never.
Is this Teen Airbud Wolf?
Yeah, no. Savvy's right.
There's
They didn't.
nothing
No.
in the rule book that says a werewolf can't play basketball.
Savvy is totally right. Savvy's totally right. There is no Teen Wolf. It's just Airbud. This is just Airbud.
This is just... I'm sorry. Did I say? I'm sorry. Was I not clear? It's not a human student using wolf powers. It is a dog. Student.
Oh, it's just a dog. Oh, okay.
That's not what I meant, but that's what I'm doing now. There is a
no werewolf
situation.
Just dog.
I'm changing it.
It's Airbud.
The local high school has an Airbud situation.
Concord's high school has an Airbud problem.
I'll save the Teen Wolf because that's funnier to me right now.
Excellent. Thank you, Savvy.
But everyone does think it's a werewolf. Is it a werewolf? Is it just a dog? Maybe it's a coyote. Unclear.
Find out next Friday.
Unless someone spreads the rumor. Have fun.
Well, I'll go, and I'm not going to spread anything. So, hi everyone.
I bet the Fae don't believe that, but okay.
Wow. Wow. You gonna come at me like that? Wow. Hi. Like I said,
No, but the Fae are.
Pow, 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 pow.
You walked right into that one, my friend. I'm sorry. You straight on, head-on collision into that one.
I'm trying so hard to get through this without a meltdown. All right.
So is Juno.
I'm gonna mute you. Hello, everyone. I'm Val at the Kraken's Crown. Join us tomorrow for Neon Souls, 8 o'clock. I'll be running that. Okay. God, there's so many things to do.
I know.
Stars and wishes.
Yes.
I'm going to give... I want to take this away now because you just harassed me, but I was going to give my star to Savannah because I'm really liking the friendship developing or being developed on screen between Juno and Leah. I think it's very fun. They have a really good dynamic, and I think they definitely have not been in this situation. This is not the first time that they've been in this situation, and I just like how it's going around. So yeah, that's my star. My wish, it's a little selfish, but I just had this thought pop into my head for Cam to at some point make some sort of romantic gesture, like asking Leah on a date, because I think that'd be so fucking awkward. And I think that'd be very fun to see play out, because it was specified that Cam is in love.
Cam is madly in love with Leah.
Yeah, so I would like to see that. My first thought was like a proposal or something, but
we'll see how that works out. I like that a lot. Thank you for
Yeah.
that. I'll put it in my back pocket.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
regret that.
What's your rumor? Because you're not going to spread one. So what is
So
it?
now I have two, because Savannah gave me an idea for one, and I feel like I'm
Oh,
gonna.
no.
I'm just gonna go with the one that Savannah gave me the idea for, because it's the funny one, and then
Okay.
I'll do the other one later on.
Okay.
So mine is the crossing has caused a lot of strange things and creatures to form up. One of which is the curse of lycanthropy spreading to other to humans in different ways. Specifically in this case, and to no explanation of science or magic, there is a teen at the local high school that has developed the inexplicable ability to turn into a car when they eat spicy food. It's weird.
Oh my
You
god!
are doing it.
No.
I was going to do it.
Bo,
But you did it.
Thank you!
You did
Bringing
a turbo
back that
team.
Turbo teen recognition!
Yes.
Acknowledge
Wally
that
and I have a
shit.
standing date to just smoke up and
Acknowledge that
watch
shit.
all 17 of those fucking episodes.
go.
We're making it happen. Holy shit.
Yes!
So everyone, Elegant Creatures is looking for a new person. I will be resigning shortly.
How'd you know?
We're looking for one specific person, and they are Boy Car. Park
Boy
Highway.
car.
They're a young
Mayor of
person that
Philadelphia.
turns into an automobile upon eating spicy food. amazing.
You do have to have
Yeah.
10 years of experience and a PhD, and we will pay you $7 an hour.
I swear to God, if
That's a
there
guarantee.
isn't, I'm not a big car guy joke that is not said during that scene, I will riot.
Okay.
Amazing.
I've
I-
done my part.
I think
Boy,
you've done
car.
You
Boy,
you've
car.
you've done far more than your part, Val. Alex.
Hello, I'm Alex. It's some guy on the internet. I'm here Tuesdays, Thursdays, Mistborn Saturdays, and over on LB's channel on Sunday nights. Gosh, I've definitely got my rumor first, which is that there is now a squad, team, roving gang of children who claim to be Ghostbusters.
You did this on purpose.
Alex did a Goonies.
Alex did a Goonies.
Straight up to the Goonies.
And then my stars and wishes. I think my star is gonna go to Sid for playing the terrified people as they were being threatened by Sandy and Gus.
Oh, thanks.
And then my wish. Because I am, even just the last 2 sessions, there have been a lot of wishes for Max, but not a lot of chance for any of them to come true yet. And yet I'm still going to tack on another one, is that Max is going to have to, break out his old skills to deal with the bomb threat downtown. And, it's like, damn it, I said I wouldn't do this anymore. But it's going to go full dad mode to take care of business.
I love it. Chat says Max goes full Taken.
Liam Neeson, Max.
I adore it. I believe that's everyone but me. I have been your Fae-cilitator. I'm Christina Sid. You can find me on the Twitters at GreekSid, usually just geeking out about the random shit that y'all just let me do on this channel. It's great. I'm gonna spread a rumor because there are so many right now, and I want so many of these to be real. I'm gonna say I'm spreading the Airbud problem because of course I am. And my star, I think my star was gonna go to Juno, but we've already given Juno mad props for just surviving right now in the most amazingly adorable fashion. But we've given Juno those props, so I'm just gonna give my props to Wally for doing exactly what I really wanted to end the session on, which was just macking down on Uriel. So thank you for that. That was not planned at all. That just happened and made me really happy. So thank you. For ending with me kicking out with Uriel. Perfect. And my wish. I'm also gonna put a Max in here, but I want Max to get Neil a dog. However you manage to do that, I think Neil has earned a dog. His dad is in the basement pissing himself. His mom thinks there's such a thing as like PSN waves or something, ESP waves. This kid's got it rough right now, so I think you owe him a dog.
I don't see about PSN waves.
PlayStation Network waves.
Xbox
It's how
Live
you
waves.
play games.
No. We just get him a cable package and then ESPN's on there.
There's the HBO Max waves. There's the Plus waves.
I had to get a kiss in before we ended. We've gone way over time and I apologize. I'm going to end at like 9:45 from here on out. Thank you, though, everyone, for joining us for these shenanigans. As we've said, we will be back tomorrow for Neon Souls, 8 o'clock Eastern. Val runs that. Lots of us are in it. It's good fun. Definitely come check that out. But you know what? Until next time, good game and good night, Internet.